welcome to another Vlogmas video from me, Lauren, from Lauren in the Books, and
David
from
Husbandland.
Husbandland. That's where I went and got him, and I must say I'm very pleased with my purchase.
Thank you.
It was our anniversary yesterday. It was our anniversary yesterday, and we stayed away for the night. So there was no Vlogmas video yesterday. You will have noticed. Took a little day off, didn't I? How dare I? No, deserved.
Yeah.
Today's a very low-key video. Oh God, this is so nice. Two blankets on. Very low-key. Thank you, David, for. Oh. Thank you, David, for joining in with this. We're literally recording this the afternoon of the 13th, and then I'm going to edit it and put it up.
Yeah.
It's a Telly Talk video.
Telly Talk.
Christmas Telly Talk. So, in the UK, there's quite the moment when this Radio Times double Christmas issue comes out.
Is it still a moment, or is it just us?
I think there's a moment. People get into it.
Well, I mean, you tell us. Do people still get excited about the Radio Times?
So you can plan your Christmas TV watching. Now, we no longer have the ability to record things.
No, we don't.
Which David very much enjoyed doing, and that's how we watched Paddington 2 for many, many years. So we no longer record things, but we do have access to all iPlayers.
Yeah, all like streaming and stuff, so it's all good.
We are here going to talk about 3 things that we are looking forward to watching on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and then we've got a separate section for 3 things that we may well stream over the Christmas period. That might be things that have come out this year, or things that are coming out, things that we're excited about. I'm excited. How do you feel about telly around Christmas, David?
I mean, I like the anticipation more than the actual playage.
Do you?
Yeah.
Playage.
Mm.
So we're going to start with Christmas Eve. I'll do one, you do one, I'll do one, you do one. But 2, we have picked the same thing for Christmas Eve. So I'll do my one, you do your one, then we'll do the 2 that are Chris. So the first thing I'm excited about is on BBC 2. Oh, by the way, everything is on the main 5 channels. So if something else is on another channel, we haven't picked anything else, it's on the 5.
Obviously apart from the streaming.
Yeah, apart from the streaming. So on the Christmas Day packages, they are on the 5 main channels.
Channels 1 to 4 in old money.
In old money. Is there nothing on 5? Did you not pick anything on 5?
No.
5 is the Christmassy place to be.
I don't even think. No, that's BBC 4.
Oh, BBC, Channel 5 doesn't even make it to the front thing.
Not anymore. Well, because I think the Radio Times is BBC.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
It's got ITV on it, mate.
No, as in Radio Times is owned by the BBC.
No, I don't think it is, David. Don't be silly. It's not owned by the BBC.
Well, it wedges
the BBC are impartial. They would never do that.
What?
We'll move on. Right, my first thing that I've put for Christmas Eve is on BBC 2. It's on at 5:40 and it's called The Hills Are Alive with the Kanneh-Masons. Now, the Kanneh-Masons are a musical family who all play different musical instruments, classical they are. And what with me planning on getting a little bit more into the old classical music from next year, we've already been listening to a lot of classical music.
Yeah, we
fell asleep to it last night, didn't we?
Yeah,
when we
what
were
are you looking at? It looked like you was looking at something there, like looking in my ear.
I was looking at you.
Did you lean back?
Yeah, because I was like, hello.
Oh, okay, hello.
I was excited.
Sorry.
I have heard wonderful things about the Kanneh-Masons, and I've also, they've done like a takeover before, I think on Classic FM this year, or maybe on BBC on Radio 4. But anyway, so this is The Hills Are Alive with the Kanneh-Masons, and all 9 members of the gifted musical family visit Austria to walk in the footsteps of Hollywood's most famous singing family, the Von Trapps from The Sound of Music. One of David's favourite films.
No.
Oh! One of David's favourite songs.
I like 2 of the songs from the film.
I love the film.
I like Do Re Mi and Lonely Goat Herd, and that's it.
Oh, you don't like the film?
No, I don't think I can really remember the film.
Always thought you loved it, so
no.
All of your Christmas presents this year are Sound of Music themed. The 7 young Kanneh-Masons also perform their own arrangement of songs from the soundtrack, including Climb Every Mountain.
Oh, I too on that.
My favourite things, Do Re Mi and Edelweiss.
Oh, well, they'll only go.
That's on Christmas Eve at 5:40. I will endeavour to catch up on that. I'm excited about it. What have you picked, David?
I picked on ITV1 at 5:25. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Absolute classic.
It is good.
I have noticed that they play Home Alone on Christmas Day. though.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, so they flipped
It's
it around.
spoiling it.
It's spoiling it a little bit, but I mean, you can watch it in that.
What's your favourite out of Home Alone and Home Alone 2?
Home Alone 2. It's got more hijinks.
Yeah.
It's got
Mr. McAllister!
Yeah, and it's got Tim Curry in it. Tim Curry is the best
cheese
in it.
and tomato pizza.
Yeah.
You like that bit?
I do like that bit.
Yeah. It is good.
It's a lovely film and it's very Christmassy.
And hasn't it got the
doves?
Oh, that's her, is it? Oh, yeah, because it's the
Yeah,
neighbour
she's,
man
yeah,
in
she's
the
like the
first
homeless
one.
lady who looks after all the
Yeah,
pigeons.
isn't the Song of the Bells is on there or something? There's like a
like the song
there's a
is
famous like singing scene, isn't there, when they're in a church or something?
No, I think that's Home Alone 1.
Sorry.
When he goes in and he meets his next door neighbour who he was frightened of, but he's actually a very nice man.
Don't worry, he's actually.
But Home Alone 2 is great. It's got the hijinks. Harry and Lloyd are back.
Is it when he's staying in the house? Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, and there's lots of painful. Oh man, yeah. There's lots of falling.
Because I'm not very.
things.
I don't really like falling over, and it makes me feel a bit.
Oh man, this one with
because
like
there is a lot of falling over.
A staple gun.
Yeah, things like that. Really.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yes, I know you do.
Yeah.
Right, so the next two things, we've both picked the same thing, so here we go. I'll lead on this, you lead on that. We're both very excited about Mog's Christmas. Mog is on the front of the Radio Times on Channel 4. That's weird, considering the BBC own Radio Times, and they've put something from Channel 4 on the front.
Well, it's gift of giving, isn't it?
Oh, the gift of giving. So silly, aren't you? Gift of giving, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gift of giving.
Absolutely.
Mog is a character from a Judith Kerr
So
picture
cute.
book. So cute. A few years ago, Mog was the Sainsbury's advert, wasn't he?
Yes.
And that was adorable, and we loved that advert. So imagine how much we're going to love a half-hour adaptation with Adjoa Ando doing the narration, Benedict Cumberbatch is Mr. Thomas, Claire Foy Mrs. Thomas,
No way.
Zoe Ashton is Mrs. Gaynor, Miriam Margolyes is one of the aunts.
Oh, that's
Very,
so
very
cool.
cute. So it is, with the family preparing for Christmas, Mog is feeling ignored. Then the sight of an enormous Christmas tree causes her to take fright and scramble onto the roof.
Oh no, Mog.
We are both very much looking
I
forward
hope
to
she
this.
takes an egg up there.
Oh, she loves an egg.
She loves an egg.
We were thinking about giving Daphne an egg.
Yeah, like a
Anyone
boiled
who
egg.
knows about cats, can you feed your cat an egg?
Like, you just give her like a boiled egg.
Because Mog eats boiled eggs. I mean, she'd probably eat it. She was
I've
trying
seen
to
a very
twig
cute-
it out my hand earlier.
I've seen a very cute TikTok of a cat absolutely devouring a corn on the cob. Like, I've sent it to you, it's very cute.
Okay, so that was our second one for Christmas Eve. Our
I'm
third
very
one for
excited
Christmas
for that.
Eve.
Is, it's nice, oh my god, it's 2 hours long. Is Gogglebox 2023 on Channel 4 at 9:30.
This is a bit like Gogglebox, isn't it? But without the telly. We're just talking about the telly that we're looking forward to.
A compilation of top moments from the year. I mean, we love Gogglebox.
We do love Gogglebox.
I think we should. People have told me that we should be on Gogglebox.
I know, but we don't get to decide. Maybe we should ask. Oh no, there's no point asking Radio Times because they're Channel 4, not
Yeah, but
BBC.
no, they can pass the message.
Oh,
on. It's
gift to giving.
gift to giving.
Gift to giving.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, we know we're not affiliated with you, but
So, yeah.
it is.
Well, no,
Christmas.
I don't always catch Gogglebox, but whenever I watch it, sometimes I find myself watching like ones from like 4 years ago.
yeah.
The telly's not
Like,
even on anymore.
Everyone who's on it is just hilarious.
Yeah.
And they've got some great like.
Although Stephen's left now, and he was one of my faves.
Yeah, but you still got what's his name? The brother and sister, Peter and.
Yeah. What is her name?
I don't
love
know.
them. Yeah, I do love them. There's lots of very, very funny people. If anyone hasn't seen Gogglebox before, it is literally members of the public. Some of them have been on this since the beginning, watching Tit Telly and filming, Tit Telly, and filming their reactions. And sometimes they do celebrity versions. It's very, very good.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, look, we fit in perfectly with this gorgeous wall
Exactly,
and sofa.
we would do. Make it happen, BBC. Let Channel 4 know.
The gift of giving.
Yeah.
Right, we're on to Christmas Day. Hurrah. Let's see how many of these we've overlapped with. Where's your... Oh! Okay, so we've only overlapped with one.
Yeah.
So you start with this then.
Okay.
I think there's a bigger thing
I
about
think
it on
there
here.
is. Is it on the main?
Look at us both change. Turning the page together. This is what Vlogmas has become.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It was somewhere.
Oh, no, it's not.
I think it's
Oh,
somewhere
is
at
it?
the front.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. You
So-
probably can't see it. So on BBC One at 2:35 on Christmas Day is Tabby McTat.
Very exciting.
Was it Tabby McTat.
Yeah.
So I don't really know who Tabby McTat is.
I think it's a Julia Donaldson adaptation, isn't it? Yeah. So there's often a Julia Donaldson adaptation
like
every
the
Christmas.
Gruffalo and
the Smees and the Smoos. I think that was last year.
The Witch and the Broomstick or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it's called, the Witch and the Broomstick.
Yeah.
It's called Room on the Broom. Etc. But this year it's Tabby McTat.
Yeah, so basically double cat action, which is great. So we've got Mog and Tabby, which is probably why BBC One and ITV and Channel 4
working together, gift to give him.
Gift to give him. Both got cats on this Christmas, so you know, sharing.
Also, we've seen a little I don't know what they're called when they have like a little trailer of this, and all the cats were sleeping on their backs with their tummies out, and it was so cute, like Tabby does.
It was, and it's and like Rob Brydon, who is in Uncle Brian and Gavin and Stacey, he's with Steve Coogan in The Trip, as a lot of people also might know him.
He's in the Barbie movie.
He is in the Barbie movie, so he narrates it. No, he voices Fred the Busker.
Oh.
And so Rob Brydon is pretty much he always does a voice.
Yeah, James Corden's done one. Oh, Stickman, Martin Freeman was in that. They get big names in for it.
And Fred breaks his leg.
Oh no.
And Tabby McTat has to find a new home.
Lovely.
But I'm very excited for that. That's going to be lovely.
Sadly, we're not with my niece on Christmas Day this year, but I'm sure she will watch that, and if not, we can pop it on at some point on Boxing Day.
Yeah, definitely, when we need a little bit of a chill.
Right, next up, I've picked Doctor Who. Now, we need to do a lot of catching up. I used to be a big Doctor Who fan, and watched all of the Christopher Eccleston ones, all of the David Tennant ones, delved into the Matt Smith ones, but never got any further.
Yeah.
And then left it. We watched a few of the Jodie Whittaker ones, didn't we? We got into it.
We watched the first two.
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
No.
Two a few. But I'm very excited about Ncuti Gatwa being the new Doctor Who. And particularly I've seen a lot of stuff that's going on, which is when he's regenerated into the Doctor, and that feels very exciting. Also, Christmas episodes of stuff I'm always bang into. So, I mean, I keep saying, oh, should we watch like more recent stuff? Maybe we should watch more recent stuff and then be ready for this.
Maybe. Yeah, I'd be up for watching
This is like the big intro, and his new sidekick, whose name is Ruby Sunday, which is an absolutely great name. But it's a big Doctor Who Christmas special. It's a
Do they always begin with R? Because all I've known is Ruby and Rose.
No.
Right.
Amy Pond.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to listen if it was raining at the same time as talking to you. So I went very quiet very quickly.
Dramatic pause.
Right, next one. What are you excited about?
So next one is not necessarily Christmassy, and it's on. And I probably won't watch it on this night, but I'll watch it at some point.
Okay.
But what I'm excited about on BBC Two at the late time. Hey, Daphne's just knocked a toilet roll. Right? There's a reason there's a toilet roll on the table.
We're doing some painting in a minute.
Yeah, so sorry, BBC Two at the late time of 10:25 is Caroline Aherne, Queen of Comedy. Now, Caroline, she's a comedian. She was in The Fast Show, and then she was in and directed and wrote Royal Family, and she's also Mrs. Merton. There is a Mrs. Merton on beforehand.
Yeah.
Now, I am a big fan of the Royal Family, and especially all the Christmas episodes. I get a little bit addicted to them.
And she did the voiceover on Gogglebox to start with.
She did do that, yeah.
She's died now. That's why.
Yeah, she died couple of years ago.
I think it was a while ago, David. I think we'll be surprised at how long ago it was.
Yeah, probably. And yeah, so basically this is celebrating her life. I think lots of people pop up, like so Craig Cash, who they work together a lot. They do a lot of like writing together, and he also and still does. So they've done Gogglebox narrating together. He still does. They was in Royal Family together. Yeah, and like so there's people like Steve Coogan's in it.
Hello, I'm interested now.
She's interested now. Yeah, and I think they're just going to be talking about her time in the comedy circuit and all of her television stuff, and I think it's going to be lovely. And yeah, she's a very funny woman, and I'm looking forward to watching that. I think that's going to be really good.
Yeah, good. The next thing I'm excited about is honestly...
No, let's just carry on.
No, I can't even breathe when I think about it, because it is the Call the Midwife Christmas special. Now, I'm not as excited last year I wasn't even thinking about being Christmas Day. I was just thinking about it being...
When can we get to Call the Midwife?
When can I watch Call the Midwife? And we were at my sister's house on Christmas Day last year, and when I got home, I watched it. You fell asleep halfway through. Then I watched it again in the morning.
With me.
With you. And then I watched it, I would say, about 4 times over the Christmas period.
Yeah. How many times do you think you've watched it this year?
God, loads. No.
20?
No, not 20. I'm not you. Rewatching things 20 times. But yeah, the Call the Midwife special is very exciting this year. My one true loves, Trixie and Matthew, are just home from their honeymoon. Something I am very excited about is Trixie's brother is in this Christmas special, and I very much enjoyed him as a character. I think he might well be the first openly gay character that we're going to get in Call the Midwife. So he's back, whether or not to stay, or whether or not he's just back for the Christmas special. So Trixie and Matthew come back from their honeymoon, looking forward to getting on with life as a couple of romantic newlyweds. And Godfrey, is it Godfrey or Jeffrey?
Does it not say there?
Jeffrey!
Jeffers.
Is there ready to go. And there's other stuff going on. Sister Monica Joan thinks that this is going to be her last Christmas. I'm very, very excited about the Nancy and Colette storyline. They end up moving into Nana's house.
You've got a couple of new...
Yeah, I think they start in the series. A couple of new nurses, and I think they start in the new series.
All
so
right,
yeah,
cool.
Very, very excited about that.
Nice.
And then the last thing we're both excited about is the Festive Pottery Throwdown. Oh, sorry, I should say the Call the Midwife Christmas specials on BBC One at 8:15 until 9:45. If there was a chance, if there was an opportunity for me to be able to watch that, I wouldn't.
Feature length.
I wouldn't want myself disturbed. I want to be here watching it.
Yeah, you want it here, cosy. Yeah.
And then the last thing we're excited about is the Festive Pottery Throwdown on Channel 4 at 7:30. We're very into the Pottery Throwdown. We very much enjoy it. It's always on in January, so it's sort of like nice, cosy telly.
Yeah.
It comes in with our Sunday night watching, doesn't it? So we have Festive Pottery Throwdown and Call the Midwife to watch in January
we do for a few
February.
weeks. So it's lovely.
Yeah, and it's really, really nice. So it's a programme where potters go on and they have different challenges every week, sort of the same format as like Bake Off and stuff like that.
Like MasterChef.
But they do a Christmas one, and the last year's Christmas one had the guy whose name I can't remember, but he plays Hugo in
Ricker Dibley.
Yeah, James, I think his name might be.
It is James something.
He won,
he was
amazing. They had other people on there who were, well, Jamie Lang was shit, but other people on there that were okay.
Yeah.
But he was amazing, and the people they've got
Oh,
on
I didn't even look who was on it. I just instantly circled it.
Alice Levine, Sophie Duker, Hugh Dennis, David Joe Swash.
Oh, okay.
He's warming to Joe Swash.
Yeah, he's been alright the last.
We might actually be able to watch that on Christmas Day. That seems like something your mum might want to watch.
I reckon that
she loves
something.
Joe Swash.
Yeah, she does.
So yes, that is something I was also very excited about. So even if we don't get to watch that on the night, we can watch that back. Just a special mention, because I was also quite excited about the piano at Christmas.
Yeah,
well.
I nearly highlighted that,
Yeah.
even though we've never watched one episode.
I've watched a few episodes of the piano.
I haven't watched any.
But I was quite...
But I would watch that with you if I had nothing else to do.
Oh, okay, thank you. Right, next up we've got Boxing Day. Guys, absolute slim pickings on Boxing Day,
Oh
wasn't
my
it?
God.
Well, we've both picked 2 of the same things, and I'm not excited. To be honest, I'm not excited about any of this stuff on Boxing Day, but I've done it out of the
Do you know what? I've already forgotten what I've highlighted.
We'll do the ones that we picked separately.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then we picked 2 together. So
Slim
I
pickos.
picked Richard Osman's Festive House of Games, 4 new contestants: Hugh Dennis, again for the second time this Christmas period, Kerry Godliman, I don't know who this person is, Jabemi Misola Ikomulu, and Harry Judd. We very much were massive fans of House of Games last year. We watched 2 weeks of it this year. I mean, it's all on iPlayer, so we can catch up at some point. But we haven't watched any of it, have we?
No, I just think...
So, yeah.
I don't know why.
But the festive time will be the time for us to catch up, won't it?
We do like Festive.
So there we go. Oh, that's on 7:30, BBC 2 on Boxing Day. What have you picked, David?
On ITV, 10 o'clock. I don't even know if this is a repeat. It might be.
No.
Oh, it is a repeat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know when it's actually on, though.
It's an audience with Kylie Minogue.
I think it might be on tonight.
Oh, is it on tonight? Oh, no.
David said, as he circled it, he was like, well, I do quite like an audience with.
I do enjoy an audience with, because I like to see all of the proper Z-list celebs that are in the audience.
It looked like they had Ryland's there, Alan Clark's there, Jerry Halliwell was there.
Who's Alan Clark?
Alan...
Was he
Alan
someone you work with?
Alan Clark!
Alan Clark from The Office.
Alan Clark is there from finance. It did sound like that, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
So yeah, so David.
Yeah, I like it.
Honestly, you're gonna watch that.
No.
So there we go.
I just like
David has circled something that he won't even be
No,
entertaining.
Boxing Day was really. I didn't even look at Channel
Well,
5.
something exciting on Boxing Day that we've both circled is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. We are here on Boxing Day, we're hosting, and my niece will be here. I don't know if she'd like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. My dad loves Chitty
I love
Chitty
it.
Bang
It
Bang.
was one of my favourites as a kid. That and Mary Poppins were my 2 favourites as a kid.
Yeah, it's very good, but I just don't know if it's that's
No,
the right time
I
of the
think
day.
no, and I think she's too young.
Yeah.
I think she's too young to be invested in the story, because for me it was all about, like, when that car comes out, it just turns into one of the best. Like, a couple of the songs are really nice in the lead up, but I think it takes about 45 minutes for the car to get involved.
I'm not even bothered about the car. I like all the inventions and
Yeah, like
stepping time, stepping time,
that's Mary
stepping.
Poppins. I know.
What's the one I'm
said it with
thinking
so
of?
much conviction. You got Meow Bamboo.
Meow
Bamboo.
Meow Bamboo is exactly Meow Bamboo, Meow Bamboo, Meow 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 Bamboo, Meow Bamboo, Meow Bamboo, Meow 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 Bamboo.
Step in time, step in time.
Meow Bamboo, step in time. They could do a mashup. Can't believe somebody hasn't done that yet.
No.
Anyway, that's on at 3 o'clock on ITV.
Yeah.
And then the last one we've both picked is
Oh, the big fat quiz of the year at 9 o'clock on Channel 4, 9 PM.
again. If I caught some of this, I wouldn't be mad about it, but
No.
I'm not excited about it. Who's actually on it? I've actually
Mo
been
Gilligan.
I've been to the recording of one of these, David. Oh my god, it takes fucking hours.
Yeah.
I went with my sister and Dolores and some of Dolores' friends.
Yeah.
And oh my god, we were there about 4 hours.
Did they
We
give
were
you
all
like
starving.
one?
Yeah, they gave
donut?
someone, one of the poor runners had to run out because the audience was just like not interacting because we were all just so hungry and we'd been there for so much longer than we thought. They went out and bought everyone a donut and everyone had like a little injection of sugar.
Little sugar rush.
And yeah, this year, Rich Dayoadi, Catherine Jones, Mel Gilderoy, Mo Gilligan, Rosie Jones and Kevin Bridges. So I mean, good
Catherine
people.
Ryan.
What did I say?
Catherine Jones.
Catherine Jones. Yeah, I did, because I read Catherine Jones like that.
Catherine Jones
Catherine-
and Alan.
And Alan Clark.
Alan Clark. That hilarious
There we
duo.
go. That's what that. I'm surprised you didn't pick Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on at 1 AM.
No, because it's the live action one
Didn't like
with
that, did
Megan
you?
Fox. No, if it was the new one,
You would
if
have
it was the new
picked
animated
it.
one, I would have picked that, because
Okay.
that's bloody
So
brilliant.
those are the things we're looking forward to on, let's be honest, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah,
'Cause
Boxing Day is a write-off.
No,
Except
but
apart for Kylie.
we've also picked 3 things that you can now stream. So these might be Christmassy things that have just come out, things that are out just in time for Christmas, or stuff that has been on this year that we've missed. So we're going to work through this way. I don't know what order this is going to be in because we also can't see. Right, so the first thing, available on
Both done
Netflix.
this.
Oh, you've done this too? Oh,
Yeah.
yes, sorry, is that what that means? Available from the 20th of December on Netflix is Maestro, which is the new Bradley Cooper and as Leonard Bernstein and Kerry Mulligan as Felicia Montenegro. So Bradley Cooper directs and stars in this heartfelt and elegantly made biopic of the American composer and conductor Leonard Bernstein. Now, what I will say about Bradley Cooper is that he really can transform himself,
He's
can't he?
versatile.
Very, very versatile. And I just thought he was like something nice to look at in Wedding Crashers. And turns out he's very, very good. The film spans his career.
Do you not associate
Bradley's.
him more with The Hangover than the Wedding Crashers?
No, I always remember him from
Okay.
Wedding Crashers because he plays Rachel McAdams' horrible boyfriend.
Yeah, he's
doesn't he?
horrible in that.
Yeah. The film spans his career, not Bradley's, Leonard Bernstein's, beginning in 1943 when he conducts the New York Philharmonic, aged just 25. Yet this isn't simply Bernstein's greatest hits. Cooper and co-writer Josh Singer barely even mention West Side Story. Did West Side Story. Rather, it's a searing portrait of his marriage to Chilean actor Felicia Montenegro, who's played by Kerry Mulligan, who gives a towering performance, David, which implodes owing to his attraction to men. Switching from monochrome in the Switching from monochrome in the 1940s to colour in the later years, Cooper's film shows immense fidelity to both the period and Bernstein's joyous appreciation of music. Oh fuck, I think this sounds really good.
Yeah, it does.
A rehearsal of On the Town is particularly beautiful, as is the transcendent moment Bernstein thrillingly conducts Mahler's Second Symphony in a cathedral.
Yeah.
So yeah, available from the 20th of December.
That, I think it has had a limited showing at the cinema.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, we just not had time, so.
So we've both picked that one, guys.
Yeah.
One that I have picked is Saltburn, which is available on watch Amazon Prime from Friday the 22nd of December. Now, I was excited about this. Firstly, I was excited about this because it's got Barry Keoghan in it, and I really like him a lot. It's also got Richard E. Grant in. I really like him a lot. And then I found out that it's Emerald Fennell who's directed it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is very, very exciting. She directed one of our favourite films of the year a few years ago. Oh my God, what was it called? With Kerry Mulligan again.
Oh, Promising
Young Woman. She was also used to be in Call the Midwife. Not Kerry Mulligan, Emerald Fennell. And I loved the character that she played in there.
Yeah.
So this is it's a spectacularly spiky thriller. It's a variant on Patricia Highsmith's The Talented Mr. Ripley, which, by the way, I've seen pictures today from the Netflix series of Talented Mr. Ripley with Andrew Scott playing Ripley, and it looks very good. It seems awkward Oxford student Oliver, played by Barry Keoghan, invited to spend the summer at the titular mansion home of good-looking toff Felix, played by Jacob Elordi, not heard of him, where he gets a taste for just how the other half lives. This is a blackly funny satire of the dreadfully rich, and the casting is excellent, including Richard E. Grant, a cameo in Kerry Mulligan, she's in everything, and a scene stealing Rosamund Pike. So there we go. So that sounds good. Do you feel interested in that?
I've heard very good things about it, especially quite like a thrillery movie as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting.
Next up on the streaming.
So next up on Now/Sky TV is, and it's available from Friday the 22nd of December. It's Spiderman Across the Spiderverse.
Ooh.
So this is the Sony animation.
Have you already seen this?
I've already seen this. I went to see it at the cinema back in March, April. So this is a follow-on from Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse, and it was.
Was it as good as Into the Spiderverse?
Oh my God, it was great. So
it's got Nick Miller from New Girl in it.
It has got Nick Miller from New Girl in it, and it just follows on from the story of Miles Morales. In this one is who plays Spider-Man. And but there's also like a Peter Parker Spider-Man, there's an MJ, like there's lots of different variations of Spider-Man.
It's a Spiderverse, guys, get your head around it.
And they go into, I can't remember the name of the city, I don't think it's written here, but they go into like a multiverse city, where they have all of the spider people from across the Spider-Verse.
Spider peeps.
And it's insane, it's so cool, like they have some fights, and you just see all these random ones pop up. Like, I won't give anything more away, but there's some real, like, surprises in there.
I did very much enjoy the first one, so I am looking forward to watching this, and we can watch that together, can't we? 5 stars they've given that.
Yeah, I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. It was very good.
Oh, just interested to see what the others got. Saltburn, 4 stars, and Maestro, 5 stars.
Nice.
So there we go. Then, next up is...
I can't remember what else I've highlighted.
Well, you only got 1 more, and I've only got 1 more.
I don't think I've highlighted any of these.
No, I saw you highlight something. So, the next thing I've highlighted is a Christmas thing, hurrah! It's on Apple TV. Maybe we'll watch this tonight.
Yeah, if you want to.
It's the Hannah Waddingham Home for Christmas. Waddingham. It is Hannah Waddingham, who's had a wonderful year. Ted Lasso hosting the Eurovision. She is hosting, I think it's 2 Christmas specials.
Oh, is it?
Where she's singing Christmas songs. She gets some of the...
I know one of the people who's on it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Who?
Luke Evans.
Oh, he'll turn up, won't he? I don't even remember that, won't he? They've also got a lot of the people from Ted Lasso on it. Yeah. It's just like a sort of show of her singing different songs and I find her very
like an at home like
an audience thing. With but like not Kylie, Hannah Waddingham. So I'm very much looking forward to that, and yes, I would like to watch that tonight if you wouldn't mind. That's available on Apple TV right now. Where's the last thing you... Oh, there we go.
Well, I can't remember why I highlighted. Oh yeah, and then so the last thing, which is on Disney Plus and it's available now, is Quiz Lady. And it's I
would love this, and I've never even heard of this.
Yeah, so it's Awkwafina and Sandra Oh, and Awkwafina, she plays, I don't even know, Anne, and she's got like I think she's a bit of a loner, right. And but she's very intelligent. And I think that the pair of them are trying to find ways to like make money, and then so Sandra Oh's character notices that Awkwafina's character he's like very good on all the quiz shows.
Oh.
So she sends her on to a quiz show. And Will Ferrell is the quiz host.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah, and yeah, I think I saw the trailer for it, and I think it just looks quite chill. Hopefully quite funny. I don't think you think it's very long. I think
I would
it's
be
a
very
90
interested
minute.
in watching all of the things we've mentioned today. So if we do a little recap of this, then hopefully we would have watched those.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
And can I just give a special mention to another 5-starer?
Yeah.
We went to watch Wonka.
Oh yeah.
Go and see Wonka.
We enjoyed it a lot.
It was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Beautiful songs.
So if you do want to drag yourself away from the telly, drag yourself to the cinema and watch Wonka.
And go and watch Wonka. Very much worth it.
I hope everybody's enjoyed this little cosy chat with David and I talking about the telly. I've enjoyed it, have you?
I've loved it.
Have you really?
Yeah, I like it. I like talking about TV. It's about the only thing I'm good at talking about. Well, in a way.
If you have enjoyed this, maybe this is something we could do a little bit, or we could do a little bit of this in like a reading vlog or something like that. If people like this,
or get some Gogglebox BBC.
Yeah, or Channel 4 because gift to gift. What did you say? Gift to giving.
Gift to giving.
Gift to giving. Right. We'll see you all again soon, tomorrow probably, for another Vlogmas video. Say goodbye, David.
Bye.